What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name's Lupe and I'm excited to have you here. We've got a special challenge today. This is going to be the first main video on the channel, but like I said, a really cool challenge with a local pro. Blaine Wood just got sponsored by Lonestar Discs. We're super stoked to have him here with us, but also for him to be sponsored. He's also sponsored by Zen Disc Golf. Promote the store, obviously. We've got a box full of Lonestar Discs here, and we're going to do a 5-disc challenge, I believe. A 5-disc challenge for 9 holes. So we're each going to get to choose a driver, a mid, putter, a throwing putter, and a fairway. So we're going to have our choice of all these essentially brand new Lonestar Discs. So you guys are going to get an idea of exactly how these fly straight out the box for somebody that can throw 450 feet and somebody that can throw 350 feet. So it'll be good. For my putting putter, I've got the V2 Penny. I've got the Bravo Armadillo. I've got a Bravo Harpoon. And then I've got, let's see, an Alpha Mockingbird. And the most stable disc I think I'm ever gonna throw, an Alpha Warbird.
All right, so for my lineup, we get the V2 Jackrabbit, nice putting putter. We get the Glow Penny putter, which I will probably throw a lot today. A lot of torque resistance, very straight for hard shots. We get the BB6, nice touchy, floaty mid. And then we go to the opposite side of the spectrum with the Chupacabra and a Bravo Curl. So I'm gonna have to do some work with these faster discs, but I'll probably be throwing this penny putter a lot.
Like I said, we are at Chautauqua Park in Beatrice. We're gonna play a 9-hole loop. We'll catch you on hole 1. All right, we are on hole 1, which is just across the little ravine here over that red bridge. I'm going to throw a fairway driver. I'm throwing the Mockingbird. I think it's going to be a hyzer flip. We'll see. I'm going to go first. We'll give Blaine a little bit of a wind read here.
Not much.
See what we get here. There's not a ton of wind, but we'll see.
Oh, look at that.
Put a little bit of juice on that. That was a little bit juiced.
I will say, those Mockingbirds, when you put them nice and high on hyzer, they will just float. I know. I can't decide if I want to rip a penny putter or this BB6. I'm probably going BB6 to make sure I have the distance. There is a little creek bed right there. So nice little hyzer flip. Try and get right through the gap. Oh, a little too much. Yikes, couple tree kicks too. Uh-oh. Good choice on the BB6. Probably go Jackrabbit here. Try and get a nice hyzer through this window and hopefully I don't hit any of those witcher's fingers.
That'll work.
Might have went a little long.
All right, so we've got about an uphill, what would you say, Blaine, 35?
They're outside. That's 40, 45. Sure.
Okay, uphill 40, 45. We'll see how good the penny actually is. With my terrible, terrible putt. All right. It was an honest bid. It was an honest bid. You wanna pick me up there, Blaine? Yeah, thank you. Par start. On to hole number 2. So hole number 2, it's right about 300 feet, Blaine said, but it's pretty uphill. So I'm going to try to throw this Warbird. I'm going to put it on a lot of anhyzer and just trust the stability, I guess. We will see. Not the easiest hole for sure with these little branches.
Get in the hole. Oh!
A little short, but hey, that was a good bid.
That was great. Okay. I'm going to trust myself this time. I'm going with the Glow Penny putter. Just try to rip it flat straight at it.
Just died.
Yes, we should have a putt though.
That's good. We should both have putts. Yeah. Typical rules this would play will be, but it's wintertime. It's December in Nebraska. We're playing only waters over here. All right? We'll see if we can make this putt. Little headwind.
fit.
Close but no cigar.
Somehow ended up long. Put a little juice in this penny, so. Got one on the board. Yeah, just tap that
We'll
one
just
in.
tap this out with a warbird here.
There we go. All right, so picked up a stroke on hole 2. Now we're to hole 3. It's like 550 to 600 par 4, one of my favorite holes in Nebraska alone. Nice little uphill rise with the downhill on the other half of the hole around these trees. Dogleg right all the way downhill to the hole on the right side. Can't decide if I want to go floaty BB6, see if this curl is flippy, risk OB, or just forehand this chupacabra. You know what? We're going to get aggressive. We're going to throw this curl high, little anhyzer. Hopefully it flips and floats. Yes, it flips.
You're still up, right?
All right.
Yeah, you're still good.
I might be safe, but we're
right.
pushing the edge of the deep side.
So I'm kind of in the same conundrum here, but mine isn't going to do what Blaine did. So I think we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go with a Mockingbird. So it's going to be a little bit slower. So it's going to have a little bit more of a neutral flight throughout. If I throw it right, we'll see.
And that's how you throw this hole.
That'll be good. That'll be good. So about 200 from the pin. This is kind of an ideal landing spot for the shot that I was trying to throw. So I'm not mad at this at all. Now the decision is, do I throw the armadillo? I'm gonna have to put a little bit more into it, or do I just throw the harpoon? I think the answer is gonna be the harpoon and just try to hammer it flat. And if it fades, it fades. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It was a little low out of the hand, a little left, but we're good. We're all good.
Got a little lucky. My turn roller, I think, bounced off one of these trees, so I'm still safe. Just with a tough angle. I can't decide if I want to go jackrabbit or penny. I think I'm gonna be safe. Go jackrabbit and just hopefully ice it through this gap.
Basket is right there.
Still. All right.
A little deep, but that's a good shot.
We got a
way to hit the gap.
We got a putt.
All right, so we ended up in the gap, but we're still probably about 40, 45 again. This is my conundrum when I'm playing disc golf is I typically have a decent tee shot and then a really bad approach shot, so then I end up short. My putting's not good. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Blaine tells me to be positive, so I'm just going to be positive.
Your lines have been great.
I know, it's all good. It's just the height. Just the height. I will say, I do have an advantage knowing these discs a little better, even though I haven't thrown them. So it's for today only. If you have a question, I'll tell you the disc. But the next challenge we do with these discs, no help. That's fair.
No help.
Okay, 4. Blaine said 375 to the pin. So you got to get through this little gap here. And there's a bunch of trees, top, bottom, right, left. It's all there. And then the basket is up by the road down there. So I don't know. This is tough. It's really difficult. We'll get Blaine's perspective here.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a disc that really makes me want to go for this, so I'm going to try and be the safest I can. Go with this glow chupacabra and just try and be in the middle for an easy upshot, maybe a run at the putt. Good? All right. I really need to flex this and hopefully I don't hit anything.
I mean,
we're in the middle.
That's
good.
That's about a Swedish cherry pie, I would say. All right, we're gonna go with the warbird here. because I think this is the most overstable disc that I have that I think I can get distance on. So I'm just going to try to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to hit it a little bit flatter, just a little bit flatter than Blaine. Probably not as much turn because I don't want it to hold over too far. Kind of skied it, but I'm out of the gap and that'll give me an approach.
So we're good.
We're good.
Through.
This is kind of my first opportunity to use the Dillo, and I'm going to try it on a little just hyzer forehand and just flip it right up. I'm a little concerned that I'm going to turn it over, but we're just going to trust it on hyzer, see what happens. Yeah, it's a little straighter than maybe I wanted, but that's okay. Still got a putt. We're gonna putt.
Feels very straight. Love it. Love it. I think I'm gonna putt this with the penny putter. Hopefully get a little more glide and a little more straight than the jackrabbit. So we'll jump putt with this.
The basket said no, thank you, Blaine.
That's sad.
Blaine likes playing little mind games, reminding me that this is definitely a death putt. There's a pretty big drop off behind the basket here. So we're just gonna get it a nice, soft, floaty bid. We're good.
Where's the float?
There was no float, it was straight into the ground.
We are on hole 6 now, and basket is dead straight. There's multiple positions here, but we got to go over this little hill, little ravine, into these trees. There's this little hyzer gap, or like try and go dead straight. It's about 300 feet again, so we'll see. I think I'm gonna go with the BB6 actually on the right side with a lot of hyzer and try and just pop it up, but hold that hyzer flight. I think I'm parked. I think
Should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the harpoon. A little bit more stable than what Blaine was throwing, but I'm gonna just try to throw it flat, a little bit of anhyzer, just pop it out. See what happens.
Looks good too.
Should be parked.
Good job.
Let's go! Let's go!
Ended up pretty deep here, right at circle's edge, maybe right outside. Lupe is pretty much parked, so gotta keep my lead by making this. No, I'm bad today.
Blaine said I'm parked. I'm not parked until I'm in the basket, so.
Yeah.
We're in for 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
Taking a stroke.
Good shot. Whoa. Oh no. Almost took it too lightly. Up the hill.
Now we're on hole 6. Blaine was incorrect on the last hole, but that's okay. Counting's hard, Blaine.
It's hard, even though it's my job.
Okay, we've got very little wind up here, but I think there's going to be a little bit of wind once we get down the hill. So the basket is straight in line with this tree here, down the hill and all the way down to the road. So it's really hard to access. I think I'm going to go with the Mockingbird, hit it on some hyzer, let it stand, and let the hill just kind of glide it down. Oh, too high. Okay, well, it flew in the air, technically.
There's a tree there. You, Lupe, didn't give me any option for this hole. That's good. I think I'm gonna go with this curl. I'm gonna throw something dumb. I'm gonna go try and cut roll this down the hill.
Yeah, I like that actually. The only issue is it gonna stop?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
No OB today, so
Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
got that point. All right. Just hopefully don't hit these trees. Or these cars. Oh, I need a lot of cut.
I think you got it.
Keep going. Keep going that way. All right.
That
I
felt
know
all
you
right.
guys couldn't see that, but I think I'm maybe right outside circle 2. I got very lucky.
It's frustrating. That was a bad tee shot, and what that leaves me is a really rough upshot. I don't know if I could just go kind of patent pending with the Dillo, or forehand with the harpoon.
If you put that harpoon on hyzer forehand, it'll handle it.
Okay, I trust you, Blaine.
Yeah, 45 degrees. Didn't trust me enough.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's all good. We're good.
It'll handle it. I got very lucky, made it around all the crap on the ground, and I'm left with this low ceiling, kind of low ceiling. I'm gonna give you a better run than mine. Okay.
You gave it a chance.
Okay.
It
was better than last time. Better than last hole.
Blaine said I didn't trust the harpoon enough, so I ended up short right, which is that's fair. That's fair. I didn't trust it. Now we got to make it putt. Headwind. It's like not even close right now, but we're gonna get there.
Hey, the circle 2 putt's not there today. It's December.
Yeah, that's true. It's December.
Free strokes. And people call me a pro.
I'm gonna keep on mountain. Hole 7. A little bit of a right to left wind. Probably hard to see with the sun kind of glaring in, but that's okay. The basket essentially is what, like 400-ish feet?
Oh,
450?
it's 550.
550.
550, 600.
It's way down there. But the first shot, at least for me, is just going to be a straight layup. I'm just going to try to get it down the fairway, and then after that, we'll kind of make a decision on how aggressive we can be on the second shot. So, Mockingbird is the play for me here. A lot of hyzer, a lot of hyzer. Okay, so that went like 200 feet maybe. I pulled it really bad, but it's all right. This is what it's gonna look. This is what it's supposed to look like.
I mean,
Maybe.
I'm gonna do something a little crazy. We do have kind of a right to left tailwind, so I'm going with this very flippy curl. I'm gonna try to go forehand, a lot of hyzer, try to flip it up and just like drift it to carry through the fairway. We'll see. It might turn to a roll.
He did it. By golly, folks, he has done it. That's the coolest shot I've ever seen on this hole. That's sick.
That's sweet.
My tee shot is like legitimately 180 feet off the tee, which is rough, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna try to go through this gap right here. I'm just gonna try to hit it, this warbird on a forehand, try to flex it over, hold it over, and see kind of where it lands. But first, I'm gonna wait for this car to go by because I don't want to hit it.
Little ad shout. I'll give a little ad. If you want any of these molds, you like how they're flying for either of us, go to LoneStarDiscs.com. Very simple website, just based off the name, LoneStarDiscs.com.
We'll have the link in the description below. At least that's what I think you're supposed to say on YouTube. That's just what
Yeah. Something about this, the description.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like.
Let's just take a moment to process how bad that was, and we'll move forward. No OB.
No OB, yeah. Both of us have gotten away with it once or twice now.
Again, not OB, bad spot. Blaine's probably going to take a stroke here. I think I'm going to go with this penny putter and just hit it high and flat and let it drip right. It's going to be my best shot, I think, is getting up onto the hill. No! I hit another tree. I've done that a lot this hole. It's all right.
Threw a great tee shot. I feel very proud of throwing a curl on a forehand like that. Basket's right behind that bush on the hill. I think the jackrabbit's stable enough. I want to make sure I try to get it high enough to float it just onto the hill so I don't go on the backside. Oh, that limb.
Yeah, it feels good on my end. No, I feel good about that. That feels great. For me, personally.
Oh no.
So this is going to be my fourth shot on this par 4. And I'm still about 150 feet away from the pin. So not ideal. But we're going to go with the Dillo and just try to float it on up there. Little forehand, floaty bid.
Oh, that hurt.
That was really close to being right over where I wanted to be. It was just a little bit too low. Yarn.
Good enough.
I'm over here. This is my bogey putt.
All right, we're on hole 8. I'm up 3, so we got 2 to go. I'm up 3. I don't know if you can see the basket under this tree. Another par 4. Midway through the fairway, there's another creek. So we do have OB on this hole, and we have to throw down and then across, and I don't know what to throw. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna try and go as high as I can with this chupacabra and hopefully it gets over these trees. And that is very stable. I didn't get over them.
It's fine. I mean, you're fine.
I'll have a far up shot for my birdie.
On my end, I don't really know what to do. I think I'm just going to try to lay up with a harpoon and just smash it hard and flat. And Blaine can give me his opinion after I throw.
I like it. I would say a little hyzer.
Yeah.
Get under it. That looks great.
Should be a really good shot, actually.
That looks great.
So maybe we can get a stroke back.
Well, we hit the tree, and now you can clearly see the basket. So made about halfway. I think I'm gonna go chupacabra again, just to make sure I don't throw in the water. And I almost threw it in the water. All right, we got a putt.
We ended up in a pretty decent spot, actually. I'm going to trust this harpoon on a hyzer here. We're just going to trust it and try to give ourselves a putt. A little short, but it's a putt.
Gave myself another test for putt, so maybe we can make one today. Put it low again.
This is a very makeable putt. Try to get a stroke here. One stroke.
Yeah. Yeah. Good putt.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, we are here on hole 9, last hole of the challenge. Blaine, always a pleasure playing with you, man. These discs are really fun, guys. Go out and get yourself Lonestar. Again, if you're in the area and want to throw some plastic, talk to Blaine, man. He's going to get you out there. He's going to give you some discs to try, just to try for a round. And I promise you're going to fall in love. There's so many good things about Lonestar. You have to give them a shot. They're just going to be bigger and bigger each year.
Definitely growing. I'm excited to be a part of that growth and try and help with what I can. And also, hopefully, I don't give up 2 strokes on the last hole.
Yeah, he's got 2 strokes on me, but we're gonna get him back with this warbird.
All right.
No. A little bit higher than I wanted to be, but that's okay.
2's not out of play. I just need a 3. I'm throwing the Chupacabra. Don't think I can get there, but I'm gonna try. Nice little flex on the outside. And
Wow, that thing is stable.
never enough flex for that.
Yeah. See what happens.
All right, so basket's in the tree line. I have a light pole also in the way. Don't really have a disc that I can forehand this way, so hopefully I get close enough to par and just win outright. But no matter what, Lupe has to throw in.
Yeah, I will.
I think I went to the wrong tree gap.
But you're far enough left that you'll have a putt, I think.
I'll have a long putt.
Yeah. Like Blaine said, I've got to throw in. And I don't really know what my best option here is.
Dillo.
I like it. We're going to finish the round off with the Dillo here. I'm going to try to just hit it pretty flat, just right at the basket. You can kind of see it right past that tree. Boy, that was less than flat. That was a lot of Anheuser.
I gotta show you.
Yeah, Blaine's going to do it here.
This is my Dillo. Loved your angle going outside.
Yeah, that was much better.
Not in, but good shot.
Yep. For the
There we
win!
go. Hard out to win the first challenge on Lupe's channel.
Blaine did it.
Yep.
Obviously, we knew he was going to win. I didn't go in the I didn't come in with the mindset that I was going to win. But Blaine is, he's ever the optimist, trying to give me hope. Again, thanks to Blaine for being on this video with me, dude. I appreciate it as always.
Yep.
Thank you to his girlfriend Kiara for renting a camera and hanging out with us and dealing with our stupidity. And like I said, go check out Lonestar Discs. We'll see you in the next video.
Yeah. Follow, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. We'll have things to follow in the description, like the website,
All
things
that.
like that. Yeah.
We'll have everything in the description below. Again, enjoy. We'll see you in the next one.